have knobless cylinders. I know you've seen this, but let's review it so that we remember. When you do this work, it needs to be done on the floor. We should not be doing it on a table. So I'm gonna pick, we've done the red ones. I'm gonna choose the yellow ones, which are in the back here. Well, those are red. So I'm gonna choose the yellow ones, which are in the front here. I'm gonna carry it with 2 hands. And I know it's yellow because there's a yellow dot on the side. So I'm gonna put this on my floor mat, 2 hands, and I'll start with the knob cylinders and then we'll get the knobless cylinders. So. Yes, Miss Kate. Miss Cynthia, I took all the knob cylinders out. Would you come check it for me?
I would love to. Yep, I see you took it out. Thank you for showing me.
You're welcome. I'm gonna put the pad first.
You forgot one thing.
Can you please wait, Ethan? Thank you. Okay, now what color was on the end here?
Yellow.
Yellow. So I'm gonna get up and choose my yellow box, which is right behind Theo and Anna. Watch your hands, please. 2 hands. I'm gonna put this on the floor. First thing I'm going to do is build a tower from the biggest to the smallest. This is the biggest one. I'm going to move it a little more center into the lid. I like to do it on the lid because the floor can sometimes be a little uneven, so it doesn't allow for the towers to stand very well. So there's the first one. So now I'm going to look, which one's the biggest?
Good job.
Thank you. Just watch with your eyes, please. So I built a tower. I could show a teacher, I know that I can see, you guys can see I built this, but you would want to have a teacher check this. And we don't knock the towers over because that's not respecting the materials. We need to be very careful with these. So we're gonna take it down one at a time. And then a nice extension of this is we can take out our knobbed cylinders again. And I can put the knobless cylinders visually one at a time. Now in the other classroom, if you guys are ever there, the knobless cylinders, these do not go in the knob cylinders. They were handmade and they don't fit, so they get stuck, but they do in this classroom. Now I can dump it over. See how nicely? I want to put these in the box. Well, actually, I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to put these back in. And there's one more thing that you can do with the knobless cylinders that I'm going to show you. I'm going to put my knob cylinders away with 2 hands, right behind Theo, excuse me, Theo. And right behind him on the bottom shelf are these cards, and I'm doing yellow, so I'm going to grab a yellow card to match to. So I'm going to visually match very carefully knobless cylinders on the pictures. And there's different pictures, so you can look through and see if there's a different pattern that you might want to match to rather than this one. There's different ones for each set: red, yellow, blue, and green. So I did this. Theo, did I do this correctly? Okay. I'm going to put the knobless cylinders back in. Remember that you have to have them standing up, because if you lay them down in the box, the lid will not go on. So I'm going to put them in very carefully and quietly so that I'm respecting the materials and they don't get chipped or broken. And I'm going to be very careful, especially with this box, because the yellow one that's small is really tiny. So I want to make sure it doesn't get lost. So I put that in there, put my lid on. I'm going to take 2 trips to put this away. First one, I'm going to put away the yellow knobless cylinders, excuse me. And then I'm going to put away my card. Right behind Theo, thank you, Theo and Anna. And then I'm going to be done. Where does this go?
And the dirty laundry.